What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. I will put a disclaimer in the beginning. If you are new to my channel, new to my videos, or you're a long-term subscriber looking for some hard-hitting competitive content, this probably isn't the video for you. This is like a mid-ground between a podcast and a live. So I will be playing, but I'm gonna be oscillating between me probably trying to hold that thought and stay on my trail of thought and realizing that I actually want to win, and my brain will shift. And speaking of dichotomies, oscillation, and all these big words that who knows why I'm actually using them to seem smart? Is that my hidden agenda? Do I have a hidden agenda? Am I trying to uncover my hidden agenda? Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't. We're so crafty. Like, something I've been thinking about lately, right, is the ego. Not in like some Eckhart Tolle existential path kind of way, but kind of, actually, somewhat. You should CCR here. Yeah. That boy bad. Nah, he's not. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're gonna go for the crit, cousin? I'm gonna blast you. So your lead rack is back. Lead rack is back. Oh man, you hate to see it. Give me the special attack drop, good. Which means, if you're physical, So your physical SD. No, Seismitoad is just the best player. He got me in a good spot here because he might not have taunt. Positionally though, I don't want this taking a bunch of CC damage. Yeah. So we're back at square one. I don't have a game plan. We're just kind of rolling with the punches here. But I wish going up is a big deal as we get to go Seismitoad here. You might Shadow Ball, we get to determine what he is. Yeah, but we're back. Life Orb Ball, which means he should go Hard Rack. No, he balls again, predicting me to. Okay, that's not too big a deal. Yeah, it's not too big a deal because Corviknight is broken. But speaking of the oscillations and all these things, right? Prior to recording this video or doing any recording period, I don't get why you'd go Como. Like, if I have Brave Bird, what's your? So you weren't concerned about the Brave Bird there, so I'll protect here to see what he's gonna go for. It's Throat Spray, which means I die, methinks. They're outs to this. They're outs. I'm just thinking, if I'm gonna do the work to process what the outs are, I want to actually, because I'll memento him and proceed from there with the clef and yada yada yada. And at this point, I suppose Seismitoad has served his purpose, and we're gonna cure him, clef him. Well, we can't cure him, clef. We're gonna cure him, Corviknight him. We're gonna clef Corviknight him, actually. Depending on what Darm does, because I don't think Cinderace will die. So we're neutralize his special attack. This boy is a fool, man. Corviknight would have slapped him in the face. And Spadef Corviknight wouldn't have even died. I slapped him in the face. So yeah, there you go, buddy. There's your special attack. How you like them apples? I probably could have went cure. Nah. Should wish here. No, I'll just kill him. Okay, bet. A bet. So I'll protect here since he's special. Yeah, I figured. You're too easy, bro. Too easy, bro. Too easy, McSqueezy, bro. Now I'll tech here to put you in blade form. Right? And then Corviknight you. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. And Corviknight is just chewing it up. I told you I killed Corviknight, cleft him. Jamster is still, while unconscious, still a monstrosity. A force not to be reckoned with. And then we'll just ice beam away. Post Darmanity. Yeah, because positionally for me now, I want to. Oh, he's Fire Punch. Can he 2-hit? Yeah, it doesn't matter now, does it? Sucker Punch. I didn't want to be in Sucker Punch range. Perhaps I should have went Clef. Fucking shit, dude. What the fuck, man? Oh, that's really lame. That is really lame that I missed that Powerball there, because I would have been able to just Ice Beam spam through his team. Now I don't know how I'm going to. I can win this. I just don't know how I'm going to go about it. Wish Teleport. Do you go for Poison Jab here? And does that kill me? That's fucking whack with the Cinderace. But I should have just went to something else. There were better ways to play that out. And if I'm being honest, I could have gone Clef. Unless you're Orb, you probably can't knock me out. SD shouldn't be an option here for you. Yeah, you gong-shotted. Which means... So I can take that. Let me think. If he misses gong shot into Sucker is gonna knock me out. Oh, you fool. You fool. So you should Sucker here. I'm not gonna Draco because Whimsy can come in and I don't want that. Specs Life, yeah, blown away, cousin. So now I just Draco whenever I Draco. You shouldn't even be able to 2-hit kill me if you're Fire Punch. You're not Life Orb, which is weird. I'm not sure what this is. What's the wave these days? How are niggas moving wavy? And I just teleport here for a Draco. Is this what the kids are doing? Fuck. Which means I could have Moonblast killed him, which means I've now lost. Boy got crushed. So yeah. I can't even explain what the fuck is happening right now. Not with Pokemon or whatnot. But I shit you not, prior to starting this video, I had a whole like a whole message or something. Like, I don't fucking know. And then as I start the video, like everything is okay kind of thing. And I think that's my biggest thing I'm trying to figure out. If there is a figuring out to happen. There's something to this where when you start, you get in the flow, and then you remember what. Why would you ever fucking Swords Dance though? Give me your points. And understanding like the flow of things, right? You're like, because you know there's a school of thought where it's like, well, if it doesn't feel right, then don't, blah blah blah. But I also don't believe that everything should feel right before you act, because your feelings aren't necessarily a guide for action. So that's something I've been struggling with. Post me recording that series of videos, I lost all drive in regards to YouTube. It just troop. And you notice throughout that time my uploading just got more infrequent, more infrequent. I'm not even gonna play this like this. I'm gonna use this as substitute bulk up. That boy's still nasty, or maybe he's not. I don't know, but that's what I'm using. Brave Bird, nice. Yeah. So I have a secondary win condition, which I don't really have a primary. But yeah, that'll give me some nice. Again, not gonna do too many left to right analysis. I'm just gonna play honestly. Quite honestly, it's in the race. Nice. Are kids still running Shadow Ball? I don't know what the kids are running these days. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Oh, so you went for that kilo. You went for that kilo. Oh, Dillo. Yo, this clef is broken. This boy broken, man. Why am I talking like a bad Jamaican? Like I could just speak. I'm Jamaican, so like I actually know how to. You know, that was just stupid. What the fuck was I just doing? Give me your Aegis Slash and give it to me now. Leftovers, huh? Why do I feel like you're the double switching type? No double switch on me, cousin. But yeah, you know, I've been just thinking about the dichotomy of all these things, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? So you mean to tell me if I start uploading, I'll be in the mood to upload, but if I'm not in the mood to upload and I don't upload, then what? Like, do I just force through it? Do I just brute force it? You know what I'm saying? Why does he just... like, what is wrong with people? Is this what we're doing? Oh, we running taunt these days. That's what's wrong with people. I get you. So what do you do now? Oh, that's the wave. I guess this will all make more sense as I tell you about, like, you know, the thing is, you think he has the balls to taunt? Doesn't matter. So how I got here, how I got to, you know, quote unquote revelations and all these things, right? Corona is just so fucking fat to the point where it's like it doesn't matter what you go to. Like, you go to Zero or ID Fog, like that was the most predictable knockoff of all time because you don't want to be trapped. But if I U-turn right, that's what I thought, kid. That's what I thought, kid. Well, how I'll play this is I'll let you get up your rocks. I'll teleport on your Aegis Slash, and because everybody and their mom thinks that we court change here, I should Powerball, but I'll court change because you have a whole Como. The way you're playing, there's no real reason for you to not to go to that, and then I'll position the Curum. And then we're gonna really play this game. Rocks plus Ice Beam's gonna blow your team away. You can only take one more. Stop narrating, Jam. But I mean, it's been really interesting. It's been a really interesting process, y'all. It has been a wildly interesting process because, you know, me and my girl split, you know, took a break from each other. And, you know, my quote unquote identity up to this point has been, okay, bet, like, because I remember at the time near our split, you know, I'm not the worst in the looks department, right? You know, I literally make money off modeling and whatnot. As like an extra thing to, it's a long story with the goals that I have in life and whatnot, right? So I'm not a big picture taking type of guy. Didn't think he'd go that route, which isn't good because I didn't want Aegis Slash Shield, but it's unavoidable now. I just made this game a lot longer than I needed to. Just stupid. Why me? Cause now I can't deal with it. Nah, like I have to have the rocks up and shit. Maybe not. Maybe not. He'll be a fool and let me burn this. I think he'll taunt. I feel like he'll taunt. Oh, he body presses. See, like he's doing stupid shit like body pressing there. Should have toxicked him. Ugh, this is gonna take forever to play out. Maybe not. I don't know why he doubled to Zero. Even if you Plasma Fist. So I guess he's gonna trade Zero Aura for, okay. So unless you're gonna CC here, that won't work. Corviknight will always come back. There's the Dragapults. Yep. And now he's gonna Shadow Ball. Position. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that as long as Clef isn't to a guild, right? Right. As long as Como cannot come in, Corviknight comes in. So I guess this has default. Okay. So now he's gonna try to stop my Corviknight from healing, which he can't. Can't do. Oh, he could. What? Fuck, I've lost, bros. The boy's getting thrashed. Let me use a different team. This team is garbage, but no, I don't have to use a different team. I can probably win this game. It's just gonna take a really long time. Just wish passing. Actually, no. Let's play it out. These are the more entertaining ones for y'all, right? So I'll overload his Aegis Slash, which is what I meant when I said, you going Clef for the fool. I'm gonna overload your Aegis Slash. It's gonna be a lot harder now that I allowed Clef to be that low, because Gyropult, I can't allow it to continually come in, right? But every time Kyurem comes in, it's the same old shit. So me overloading this will eventually lead to, I guess he CC's his other move. What's his other move? I'm okay if it's CC. It's probably not. Okay, there's the CC. So if that's the CC, here comes the Shadow Sneak. He won't go for it though. I don't want rocks back up. What's my best play? Shadow Sneak, guarding, and Como trapping. This is a pretty important turn. King Shield, play Toxic. I don't even think he has Shadow Sneak. Yeah, that was the correct move. So again, overloading on his Aegis Slash. We started thinking, guys. That's the only thing that changed in this game. We started thinking. I understand where his weak points lie. It should King Shield here. Nah. So cannot guard against Kyurem. Literally every time it comes in, death. He's gonna Shadow Ball here. And that is not necessarily okay, but it is at the same time. So what I'll do is allow Seismitoad to go down. He actually Draco Meteored, so he really wants my Kyurem gone. And this is perfect because I'm allowed to teleport into whatever I so choose. And a Blaze boosted Cinderace is something that you do not fuck around with. So Como is within Body Press U-turn. That's fine. I'm free to U-turn here. And we're gonna keep doing this shit. The reason U-turn there was, you see how quickly this game became tied. So here he's gonna Shadow Ball, and I'm gonna outplay him in that fact because he can't afford to Draco Meteor as I. No, I can't Shadow Ball here. I don't want Corviknight to be able to kill me. I want to be able to 2-KO Corviknight. But Cinderace is forcing the 0 or 1 this gets wished up. Let me think. Go Shadow Ball as I take about 50 death. Zeraora, sack. I don't think I need Dugtrio. Yeah, Shadow Ball. Oh wow, perfect. It's actually really dope that because now I get to Memento and get another one. It's just, again, what's more important is the ones I get. So it gives me Como, which means he's giving up on rocks. So now he has to make a decision. Do you Shadow Ball or do you Draco Meteor? If you Draco and I stain, you're fucked. Because Cinderace is just gonna eat you up after that. Pretty big turn. You see how I turned this game around? But this game shouldn't have even been this close. I allowed it to get this close with my own bad playing. What's my gut saying? My gut saying he's gonna Draco Meteor here. That's what my gut is saying. I don't think he can afford to avoid Draco Meteor. So if he Shadow Balls, Clef is unbeatable at this point. All of them are unbeatable. Cinderace is a kill every time it comes in. Blaze Boosted Powerball into Sucker Punch Smirks. So if I let him Draco Clef, yeah, I figured. Even if he Draco'd there, because Clef has teleport, I was gonna be Gucci. And at this point, I no longer need this, so I can allow him to do his thing. Unless this learned something else. Maybe he has work up maybe. Oh, he has bulk up. Fuck. That's not good. Do I 2 KO? No. Which means I've lost. Maybe. Yeah, Moonblast isn't doing enough. I've lost. How much Plasma Fist have? Plasma Fist has a fuck ton of PP, bros. I need to crit him. He choked. Why the fuck would you knock off? That's such a shit play. Why would you knock off? He choked. Because I don't even think one, he can knock me out. But his Blaze Boosted, oh, so Body Press. It's got a Blaze Boosted Fireball. Can it knock it out? And it's evaporated. He choked with his error. Why the hell would you knock? But so we managed to pull that one off. Let's make this live watchable. But yeah, after that, after the whole situation, there were just a couple of things happening at once. You know, money issues, cars issues, you know, new business issues, job, the triathlete thing I committed to, and now the timing is bad for that. And then, you know, so it's, and then wanting to start the Academy website where the money is going to come from for that. And just a lot of things that felt, it didn't feel, I don't think overwhelming is the word I'd use, right? Again, I'm not looking for, oh, Jam will be all right, bro. Like, I know that. That's not something that's important to me, nor something that I'm seeking, right? I figured he'd lead darn predicted, bitch. But I guess this was more of just, initially was just to kind of communicate what was going on. Yet at the moment I got on and started playing, I got into the flow of Pokemon to where nothing else mattered. And it's that's so trippy. Like, which one is real? You know, which one is it? You taunt? They run taunt now? You know, what's real? Like, what's is the version of me that was in a, you know, a sad state of like, oh man, I'm letting everybody down, but at the same time I need to be able to stop if I want to, but at the same time I do want to, but at the same time I don't want to, but at the same, so you know, those personalities, because everybody has different personalities within themselves, right? You know, them battling. Solar Beam coming out? No, you ain't about that. You ain't about that. Corviknight walls your Venusaur, bro. Oh, that boy went leafy on. Corviknight also walls this. Oh yeah, I'm bulk up Brave, which doesn't, you know, it's not a bad thing. But he's gonna Swords Dance here, which I don't mind. I'm gonna outplay him. Oh man, who doubles there? Who doubles to Venusaur? Actually, I don't want Corviknight coming hard and on a potential. So he's either gonna Weather Ball or he's gonna Giga Drain. Oh, that boy growthed on him. So Sludge Bomb likely coming out here. Dog Trio is faster. Cinderace is very good here. I don't want that gone. For Scarf Darm, this is good. Kyurem is unguardable. Clefable is, yeah, I can afford to lose Clef. I figured he'd Sludge Bomb, but I didn't want to play too much around it. Oh yeah, and I can. Do I Quake or do I Memento? I think I Memento. Wow, he was faster than me. Wow, it's not good. Okay, I definitely did not anticipate him to be fast. I'm probably Adamant. That's why I'm probably Adamant Scarf. Let's see if I die to this. Oh, good. So give me my kill. Give me my kill. Give it to me now. Unless you're gonna give me Torkoal, in which case I won't allow you to growth again. So my Corviknight can beat you. And then, so it gives me Mandy. Let me see positionally. Darm is gonna come in. You turn out. That's fine. I don't want to miss this though. I don't want his Manabuzz alive. Actually, Manabuzz alive wouldn't have been that big a deal. I just know he has too much firepower for my. So positionally, just invites one of his grass types, or he wants to set Torkoal back up with the sun. But yeah, one of the grass types. The problem with this is you have to double switch into Torkoal here because the Corviknight is screaming. Oh, you didn't. You fucked up there because now I get a sub. Something you don't want to see. You hate to see it. So you're gonna sack Torkoal here thinking you're nice, but I'm nicer. I guess no. Maybe Bulk Up Corviknight isn't as popular anymore. Yeah, you're not nice, bro. You're not wavy. But yeah. So like having all that go on at once. I'm again very resilient, so under circumstances like this, I'm like, oh, the only thing going through my mind, everything, I'll conquer this, da 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 da. But I'd be lying if I didn't feel some kind of way about my loss of passion for uploading. Like I'm like, why don't I want to upload? Like what the fuck, you know? Like why? What the fuck? I'm not okay with this. What the fuck? So in that. It's like, yo, Blaze boosted, Sun boosted, Cinderace boosted. Oh man, it's game time. That's we're gonna give away Kyurem here. Yeah. Yeah, because this beats his Leafeon. My Kyurem beats his Leafeon too. What would Leafeon do to Kyurem? I'm trying to think positionally. If I let him blitz. I can let him blitz down Seismitoad. That's still the same amount of recoil, yeah. Seismitoad is only there to check this anyway. Then Cinderace comes in, positioned and poised. And yeah, we can just Toxic here to prevent any kind of Leafeon bullshit. Because he tries to take advantage of the sun because he knows Cinderace is going to come in and do its damn thing. So Cinderace is gonna come in and do his damn thing anyway, as we're gonna Sucker Punch here and invite that Leafeon in. And I have to switch. However, he doesn't have enough turns of Sun to really abuse anything. So if he stores answers here, I got him. I got him. Get him, I got him. As I will go Corviknight here as he goes for the Leafeon boosted knockoff. We're just gonna Brave Bird here to prevent the recoil nonsense. I mean, ideally, I'd want to be able to hit that Charizard that way positionally. Solar Blade, that won't knock me out. Oh, I did. Leafeon actually speed ties with Kyurem. Did not know that. So I could go Cinderace and play the Pyro Ball game because he's definitely boots. Yeah, let's just do this. Does U-turn knock him out? U-turn, let me think. I'm trying to think what his options are here. Does this learn Sucker Punch? I mean, why would you learn Sucker Punch in the sun? But yeah, so like after all that going on, oh, that boy does not have it. You're dead if I hit. Nice. So after going through all that, it just kept bringing me back to like I'm coming back to center, but like I feel like weak parts of me are dying off. You know, like they're just certain thought patterns that I used to possess that are no longer useful, and they're dying off. And I'm in a constant state of like reflection, in the sense of, okay, is it, what is true? Like, is this serving me? Blah, blah, blah. And in that, I'm like, well, maybe I do need to take a step back. And that may mean my YouTube channel gets fucking hit, and it's, you know, shitty now, and the views are shitty. But then I thought about, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't give a fuck about my views. I don't get anything other than intrinsic pleasure from YouTube anymore. I don't get money. Like, I don't get shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing is left here for me externally that would drive me to continue uploading. So I had to come back to center as far as what I'd want to see happen, and one of those things is the Academy website. I'd like to see that come to fruition, because I received a lot of messages of people's growth that I'm going to share, and I'm talking like crazy growth. And it's like, man, well, you know, you're seeing the fruits, but why isn't it as fulfilling as you probably imagined it would be? Like, why is it not as, like, why am I not mad elated when I get that message of like, oh, Jam, you know, you really impacted me? And like, why am I not as elated as I once was, or you know, in the way I assumed I would have been? You know, so that's just been tripping me the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, well, since when is T-Tar the fucking clef counter? Do I need? And it's crazy, as I'm talking about this, I feel lighter. Like, there's a lightness that's within me now, that's like, oh, whoa, like, whoa, bozo, ho, no. Yeah, I will go to Dope Trio, primarily because I want, this is his main Corviknight beater once I start bulking, if he has a fire move, and this is his main Curum damage taker as I hit this beam. Hit the beam! Unless he's Assault Vest, in which case he will tank this and destroy me. Oh, we crazy. We crazy out here. We're crazy. We are wildin'. Toadstool is cool. I'll do is go Cinderace mid-ground. Weakest link, Ironhead coming out. Bait Sucker dead. Sand gone. Invite Sizertoad gives me rocks, but also gives me that bulk up setup fodder, where I can do my damn thing. So we're gonna go Toad here. Actually, we're gonna get up our own rocks. It seems. I figured he might be the glare one, the one with the bullshit and the bullshit and, you know, the bullshit. I wonder what these clef kids are running these days. Carmine still, we wavy. We still walk Carmining. Oh, we are mad wavy, bro. Mad wavy. I figured he'd Sandaconda. Speed tier wise, not want to play around with that freezing me and whatnot. So we're just gonna start kill him. Curum is nasty. But yeah, man, and I'm like, how could it be that I'm not like elated by all this talk of, oh, Jam, you know, you've impacted me significantly, and like, how could this be? Like, literally, that's what I was saying. How can this be? And I knew I probably shouldn't have sat Curum there. In all honesty, you know, it would have made this game a little quicker, but I mean, I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything. I want to see Scarf. Yeah, you've been beaten. Let me take a sec, but let me finish this trail of thought, because you might be getting frustrated. But yeah, that's something I've just been thinking about. I'm like, man, what does this mean? Does this mean this is supposed to be the end? Like, does this? I don't know. I don't not enjoy Pokemon. I know, like, recording a live and uploading that is therapeutic. I love the connections with my subscribers. I love the Academy. So what the fuck does this mean, right? And where do I go from here? So I took a step back to not force it. This time I felt like it wasn't a brute force kind of thing. There was just no like anything left in me. And it wasn't until recently, you know, me and my girl rekindled our thing, and, you know, we're not technically together right now. because I decided, I was like, because it was about 2 weeks, and it's funny because she asked for the break, but the whole time she was crying, because she thought I didn't, like I didn't care about her like she cared about me. And I could, I could see how, I definitely could see how through my actions that was communicated. And prior to it, and this is the trippiest part, right? Prior to, a little before the break, I felt like maybe I wanted a break to go fuck 100 chicks, or, like I thought, this is the trippiest part to me. And if you knew me personally, you'd understand why this is such a crazy thing. But I thought initially, well, man, maybe, I just turned 25, like, girls throw themselves at me, like, I'm talking like straight up, on the daily, tell me how sexy and handsome and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, damn, this is what I always wanted, right? 19-year-old Jam, well, yeah. And I wasn't bad looking, but like when you get into that place where I think I am now is beyond just, oh, he's attractive, to their point where, body wise, facially, like if I step into somewhere, I know, like, at least if there are 10 girls in that room, 10 women in that room, all age groups, because it sometimes, man, I get older women, I get a lot of older women who want to fuck. Obviously the younger women my age are gonna want to fuck as well, but with my masculinity being in a place especially in a world right now where women don't run into that raw masculinity coupled with workouts, and then it just seems like everything is in place. And then now my girl wants a break, so now I'm single, I can now run wild. And for those 2 weeks, not only did I decide that, because how I was gonna solve it, I was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck everything on site. I'm gonna take all those yeses that I said no to. I'm gonna say yes to all the good women that I said no to, that I wanted to fuck, but out of respect for our love for my girl, I wasn't gonna cheat. I'm gonna say yes to all of that, and I did, but I had not fucked a single girl since. I have not fucked a single girl since we split. Have I had opportunity? Man, I thought I was gonna be having threesomes, blah blah blah, and it just didn't sit well with me. Like I could not. I could not believe this shit. If you knew me before I got with my girl, I didn't think I'd have a girl since I was 30, and it wasn't like I knew we were gonna get back together or there was any security. I just figured, all right, bet, all right, you want to take a break, fine then. That was the energy, and I could not. It got to the point where I was like, man, am I who I thought I was? Like, am I a womanizing type? Like, was that programmed into me? Because in the Jamaican culture, like, being a womanizer is part of your manhood. Like, women relate to me by their sexual attraction to me, generally. Like, especially if, like, that's the first thing they see. So I get, and I mean this in the least braggadocious kind of way. Like, I'm just speaking my truth at this point, to help you understand. Because you heard stories of those people who commit suicide when they have it all, So clearly there's more to this thing called life than simply what I initially thought. And that's what I was uncovering throughout these 2 weeks. I'm like, man, I can't believe. And not only that, I was on the phone with my boy. Like, literally, I got off the phone with this woman. She's literally trying to drive over here just to suck my dick the next day. She got to. If we had sex, that would be a cherry on top for her. Like, because this is this is somebody who I'd always wanted to experience that, but I was always with my girl. So, like, this is the level of things to where this is the level it got to. And I'm like, well, man, this is fantastic. Like, this is what I wanted. And I could not believe that I literally got off the phone with the woman, and then I hit up one of my boys, and he said something. He's like, bro, I think you're forcing it. Actually, I said it to myself, and then he's like, yeah, I was going to say that. I think you're forcing it. You're trying to force not feeling pain from losing a woman, or a woman not even losing her leaving the woman you cared the most about. And I had to look into myself and understand, well, if I could drive the person away that loved me to death, like, do anything for me, man, I'm talking like drive across waters. She couldn't, like, she'd figure what, like, and if I could push that person away, then I have some self-reflection to do. And through that, did a lot of reading, did a lot of self-reflection, you know, came down to, you know, having trust issues with women. Not even because I've been cheated on before, but I've fucked around with dudes, chicks, and I've seen so many wives come at me. So, like, I've seen the dark side of that, and it's made me very distrustful. If that is that the word, whatever, fuck it. And through that, I understand myself, and I'm at a place of peace to where it's not like some enlightenment shit, but certainly a far better place than I was before. And if you notice the tweet I sent about, you know, it was like the Avicii, from that Avicii song, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, I've heard this song 100 times, didn't give a fuck, long hair, don't care, and this shit is hitting me on a level that I like, it was crazy. Like, this song is speaking to me in a way that it's like, holy shit, I didn't know I was lost. Like, it was just speaking to me, man. And it was so beautiful. People don't use sub bulk up anymore, do they? Because, yeah, back to Dragapults, which means you Fire Blast here, or Thunderbolts. I get Rock Sub, that's fine. And I'll sub bulk up beat you later. Which means you probably knock off here. I don't mind Cinderace taking this. You have enough Cinderace checks. Lead Seed. You hate to see it. Oh yeah, you hate to see it. Ferrothorn here. But yeah, so it's been such a wild journey. You should Lead Seed again, double. And then in that I'll be good. Oh, you spiked, you're fucked. You're actually fucked. You're actually fucked. He's probably gonna Shadow Ball. That's fine though. Clef doesn't get 2-KO'd. Oh, U-turn. Okay. So are you gonna just give me Crawdon? This beats a lot of your team, but you don't kill me, so oh, you expected my Sismitoad. So you Banded Rack? Must be Banded Rack. I mean, it doesn't matter now, does it? Toxic. So did he predict that? It was a bad play anyway. Like, Toxic didn't even gain you any ground there. But yeah, man, like, it's been a wild journey of growth. Definitely, ladies and gents, check out the Way to Superior, man. That brought a lot of clarity, because I'm a very masculine, traditionally type of dude. So, and my woman is very feminine. So, you know, at times I'm like, well, I'm very, you know, he describes it in a way where it's like the masculine seeks to bring things to a conclusion where the feminine does not. Now, that's not really, doesn't really give light fully to the reason we had to split and whatnot, but it relates to a degree. And, you know, everybody seems to be leading Dragapult. Is that the wave? Is that a wavy? It's very weak to Dragapult's wave these days, I guess. Next schedule lead is not good, but not horrible. Okay, so here's the Dragapult, and we are going to. I am going to. Do I teleport here? I do. But yeah. So it just led to a lot of growth. Since when is T-Tar the counter? Like, what is wrong with people? T-Tar removal means no. I want to catch that. What's his face? T-Tar removal opens up Kyurem. I'm not trying to understand when since this T-Tar the Clef counter. I could 1v1 him right now, and then we're looking back at. Okay, this is actually fine. I'm gonna toxic here because I knew he'd rocks. Figured he'd be rock. Okay, good. This is perfect because now I'm not letting those rocks stay up. I could I mean, what would be switch to even beat this? I don't want Dragapult coming in all honesty. Toxapex is perfectly fine by me. It's perfectly fine, especially because you're sludge. It's perfectly fine by me. So I'm guessing this is a toxic. Obviously, we can't have Seismitoad going down. And the beautiful thing is I can teleport. I can wish, teleport, and do all that fun stuff. Fun. And then when I click freeze dry, but you know I don't want. If he has T-Spike, we'll see though. Since I don't have any hazard control, so he does have T-Spikes. Okay. Push comes to shove, I'll court change it. So we'll wish here, having T-Spike again. And the T-Spike actually hurts him if my Dougie comes in. Okay, I could make this interesting. Because I don't think I'll be able to keep T-Spikes off the field permanently. Okay, excellent day. Excellent. What do I want to do here? If he stays in, there are consequences to that, especially if he thinks I have high jump kick. I wonder what he probably still has haze on it. I do want this T-Spike on though. Especially if he thinks I have high jump kick. But U-turn is the more probable of the two, and then he can't defog. Actually, made the Corviknight might be defogged too. No, I have to use Curum very short-termed. I don't want T-Spikes up while I'm doing that though. And I'll have to get the T-Spikes, get rid of them versus Corviknight. How do I bait in Corviknight? Baiting Corviknight with somewhat my own. We'll see. We'll see. I need a little bit more out of this. Toxapex that I'm getting right now. I don't, because if I U-turn out, I take a round of Toxic. He scalds. I think I beat the Toxapex, so he stays in, which means he's trying to force the. Okay, Corviknight will do his thing. Crits me, which really sucks if he's a fast tar. That's really fucking shit. Oh, that's really shit if he's a fast tar. Oh man, that's really fucking shit. That is so whack, man. That is such a whack crit, which changes the whole landscape now, because now I gotta deal with. No, you're not getting sand. I'm getting rid of your sand. I can't have him have sand. I'm gonna have to play this game very differently. That's fine. You're gonna Shadow Ball. Okay. I'm gonna Hex. I think I'll have enough health for. Oh, that's gonna be close. Yeah, it's really lame. It's really lame. So I'll court change here. He probably predicts 2 Sucker Punches. Yeah, that's good. So now he's gonna go for Scald. I'm gonna have to outplay the fuck out of this guy now. Oh, he T-spiked again, which I think was a bad play. So now he loses a mon. He could go hard Corviknight, I guess. Baneful Bunker. See if Corviknight Knight takes too. Probably does. Yeah, that crit on my Corviknight Knight was huge, man. That was a huge fucking crit. Because now I'll just lose to Dragapult. I had a win con after Corviknight Knight would have been yeah, I lose because I don't have an out. Actually, that's not true. That's not 100% true. My Ducture is a lot lower than I would like for it to be, which means it's probably in Skull range, and he has Baneful Bunker too. So I kind of have to crit him. I gotta crit him here because I needed Dragapult to get into. Yeah, this is over. Oh, Corviknight, you let us down, bro. So if I didn't get crit there, then we were looking at a situation where when Dougie trapped the Toxapex, which might not have even had Haze, because he had Baneful Bunker. So if my Corviknight won that game because he had Baneful Bunker, Toxic Spikes, and I think he had Scald. He might not have shown Scald. And at that point, if he has Recover as his last, then he loses to Corviknight. He has Haze as his last, then he loses to Corviknight because he can't recover. So yeah, that was pretty whack. Is what it is. I can never tell this shit, but yeah, that's pretty much where I've been at, man. Like it's been wild, bros. Really surprised you led with that. I don't think you thought about your lead at all. But yeah, that's been the Jam Surge rant. Crit didn't matter. I'm kidding. Probably did. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of people seem to enjoy when I have these sort of enter the life of Jam kind of content videos, and you know, I'm open to it. He's gonna subscribe hammer. Oh, he actually knocked. That's bad, it ain't it? You wish. And teched to see if he's trick. Substitute, huh? It's hard ace because I mean even if you plot, you can't knock me out. So, thingy comes in and just blows you away. You gotta take a guts boosted Powerball. I mean a blaze boosted Powerball. I don't think he thought about the fact that it was blaze boosted. And here he's not gonna Aqua Jet. Oh yeah, you got played, kid. Yeah, this is the part where you forfeit. This is the part where you forfeit, bro. It's the part where you forfeit, bro. He's gonna Ice Beam. He might not be Specs though. Yeah, he is. That's okay. We didn't need Clef. We did not need Clef. Able. This being removed equals Corviknight. Give it to me now! And Exegol can't boost. If the Crawdont Aqua Jet locks, then you know there are dire consequences to that. Yeah, I need you in the jet. You can't afford to. Can't afford to. And now we're dealing with a Kyurem gunning your team down. Yeah. You gotta go Drillster. You gotta hit that head. Take it to the head. Anybody know that song? Because Bulk Up Corv just wins at this point. This was a simpler game. That Earthquake hurt. Jesus. I guess I could have gotten Corviknight here and just done my thing, but let's get Cure more kills. Yeah. This positionally, this is the most sound. Well, that's not true. That's not true. The most sound position is because the Ice Beam here to prevent an SD in any luck. But I could have also done that with just bulking up with Corviknight. But he could have phased me, so maybe not. But yeah, bros. I mean, moving forward with YouTube, I'm just gonna take it a day at a time, man. I don't intend to leave at all or anything like that. I'm just playing right now. Just lets me know like I'm in a different space in Pokemon, and this happens every once in a while where you lose that serious passion, especially after I've completed a goal, right? But there's also another phase to this that I haven't really acknowledged, and shout outs to Skeptical for the continuous PMs about his progress, because that really like he's followed the process, and in 2 weeks he's gone from 1100 to 1700. No coaching, just reading the book and actually following the instructions. And I gotta document that, and it just puts things in perspective as far as like maybe I'm too self-indulgent. Maybe that's what makes this such a tricky process for me right now. Perhaps I'm just too into myself. You got a quake. You spun, fool. Okay, you're gonna rocks, but that's okay. There's nothing I can do about that to where I'll get court change and rocks. Oh, he quaked. Huh. Because he's going to try to spin spam now. There's nothing I can do about that now, can I? I don't have any Rocky helmet or anything. Okay. Oh, he just wants my Seismitoad weakened. I wonder what for. I don't feel like he's particularly weak to this. But yeah, another thing, bros. I even got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be celibate for a month, because something I realized, I was like, maybe I'm too defined, just in case he goes for like, oh well, that's the thing. Maybe I'm too defined by, let's see, belly drum. Yeah, we just need to break that. I ain't worried about your belly drum, kid. Yeah, that's not fine, but could I have stopped that drain punch? What is belly drum? Belly drum with thunder punch or poison jab? Maybe iron head. Corviknight probably takes one. What's my win con? Is it Corv? Clef. Just don't know what these kids are running these days. Kids are crazy, bro. So I could go Dougie and Mento and maybe guarantee one hit with Clef. I don't know what these kids are running these days. Because I also could go Corviknight, Braybird for the damage, assuming I take at least one. Drain punch at +6. Corviknight's fucking bulky. I don't think I die to that. And then I go to Doug Trio. I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna trust the gut. If he has Thunder Punch, then Clef kills him. I was very wrong. I was very, very, very wrong. He should sub here. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't sub. I've lost. Poison jab. Are you fucking serious? You mean to tell me I could have? Yeah, lost. Because he can go Dragapult here and Shadow Ball. I haven't lost, but because yeah, if you go Dragapult there, you're a fool. Shadow Ball, Steel Wing, which means you're probably you banded, bro. It's a tough turn. If he's dragon, if he's choice, he'll go. I'm thinking, well, you'd probably be Life Orb, right? Why would you be choice banded? So which means I'm expecting him to dragon darts here. Okay, doubles to Halucha. Okay, this is phenomenal. Because now I get to Moonblast hard. I have to Moonblast hard. Fuck. This is not. I can't believe he lived that shit. Oh, so I need Cinderace to Sucker Punch that. Yeah, I gotta clef him. Oh, he was power herb, right. Huh. That's fine. You're gonna lose this sucker punch battle. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, my guy. You're losing this sucker punch battle. Come on. Okay, cool. The bad thing about this is he left me with 2, which means Dragapult can come in and do his thing. So hopefully I burn this. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, that came down to my Como. If I just went Dugtrio, then I'd have Corviknight to beat the rest of his team. Corviknight woke up just one. But yeah, I even thought about doing Celibacy, bro. Like, we're talking about Jam, who, you know, literally my identity. What's good? Part of my identity was being like good with chicks. You know what I mean? And that might seem crazy to some people. And it wasn't my complete identity, but there's certain things that, like, for example, I'm a Pokemon master. Like, that's an identity that, like, it's just crazy. That's an identity that I've attached to me. I'm Jam. I'm the Daniel guy who said I was struggling with being consistent a few vids ago. Oh, what's good? What's good, Daniel, man? It's gonna be my last game. Enjoy. And I have not been active with you guys. This has just been such a rambly vid. If you've been listening, kudos to you, man. And please comment if you did, because you're a real one. You're a true one. This wasn't a good lead. It turned out alright, but this wasn't a good lead. Struggling with being consistent, huh? My weak points lie in Hydreigon. Let's see what he does. Swish here. Yeah, okay, he's a life orb. I need this to be at a certain range. I hope it's too important. Clef is so stupid, bros. How do you get this wild Avi, bro? This wavy Avi, brody. This shit is wavy, brody. Let me see if I need these to be at a certain health, brody. So I've been told I do need to be at a certain amount for Bisharp. Surprised he went Bish. Maybe he thought I had flamethrower. So U-turn here. Como is what I wanted. And here he comes for his Okos. Surprised these don't run Earth Power, considering how often. Maybe he expected me to Earth Power there. I'm expecting me to sub. Sub would have devastated him. Sub would have absolutely devastated him. Depending on his Dragapult as well, though. So we'll go Cinderace here because I can take any one hit. Even a Draco. If Scarfed. If Life Orb, I don't think he'll go for it. So now he's probably like, Jam, get out of my head, bro. How could you have gone Cinderace on Hydreigon? These are some otherworldly plays. This is what's like playing versus me. I'm so fucking whack. Like, I'm just like, why are y'all here? Like, it's just. But I'm good, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, I'm straight. You know, I'm a tough motherfucker, man. That's just something I've learned. I think I don't want to become an extreme of something, like a Jocko Willink or something, where, you know, I'm just disciplined. And just completely and utterly consumed by one way of thinking. So I can Cinderace there. Are there better plays? Most certainly. Will I regret it? No. I do not. Do not. Particularly because Corv might lose to Bisharp though. Good. Because you're Yeah, you're a Shadow Force, which is good. I mean, you're Infiltrator, which means I keep my sub, which is good. So if he DDs, he can only attack me with Phantom Force, which is a bulk up every time. So he might go Hydreigon hard here. Should be the wise decision. Goes Bisharp hard though. So I'll bulk. Surprised he knocked. He's gonna knock again here. He might SD. Hydra. Let's see what happens here. It could be Specs. Is it worth trading Corviknight for Hydra? What does that look like post? That's me staring down a Life Orb Bisharp. That's Hydreigon dead, Corviknight alive. Yeah, let's go Clef. This Orb. That's fine. I'll wish here. Flash Cannon knock me out. That's perfect because I don't want. I don't mind this double down considering everything on his team loses to Corviknight. So this puts me in a spot where I can go Seismitoad. Dragapult again can only go for Shadow Phantom Force unless he uses it here. But I'm not gonna allow him to get. So he Dragon Darts. He might dart again. Yeah. Just need to roost good. Because I figure he's gonna SD here. My players to go to Ductrio. On the off chance he just straight knocks. Because what Ductrio does is forces the Sucker Punch anyway. And then Seismitoad comes and absorbs the knock, Earth Power knockout, and then Corviknight beats the next two. Yeah. Baby got a steal. Forces the Sucker. Bingo. I force the Earth. And these two lose. Yep. Dead. Didn't think knockoff would do that much though. He's probably adamant Life Orb. Well, I mean, he's obviously Life Orb, but he's probably adamant. But this was more for me than for y'all, most definitely. There's just something about this process that is therapeutic. That is therapeutic for me. Corviknight is mad bulky, bro. I should have Brave Birded the first time. But I'm so bulky that I'm not taking any kind of damage from anything. Yeah, like I'm a Corviknight. I'm sorry I'm a Corviknight, bro. Like, it ain't right. It ain't right, bro. It ain't right, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It ain't right being a Corviknight. Let me stop playing around with crits. GG, my man. And I haven't been paying attention. When I know I'm not in a appropriate space is when I upload a video and I don't really give a fuck what happens after that. I don't give a fuck how many views. I haven't checked how many views I've gotten. I don't know who commented. I just don't. I just don't. I'm just when I get to that point, I know it's a time to step back and really recenter. I'm not at the recentering point yet. I'm not at the point where I'm like aching, but I can feel it returning. Like all the turmoil and dust is starting to settle, and I'm getting back to a place of peace, to a place where I want to upload, where I miss this, and that's the place I want to come from rather than drudging through this, because I think that will drive me away from it ultimately, or make me numb to it. And yeah, I don't need any words of affirmation, even though I know I'm gonna get them. I'm straight. I'm good. Just needed to have a conversation with y'all, really. So I'm gonna put something chill, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.